Have you ever wondered what it's like to find a rare gemstone in a very unexpected place? I'm your host, Alexander Stone. So please join me for a closer look and a more closer listen. Now, where did the gemstone actually come from, and what makes yellow sapphires so unique, and why should we care about this particular gem? Now, let's remove it from quite a dusty envelope. Now, I've put quite a lot of effort into uncovering the fascinating story behind this sapphire, from its origins, from the mines, to its symbolic meaning. So please stick around and learn why this gemstone is so special, and experience the calming energy it exudes. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna put it in the gem holder for you to have a closer look. As you can see, it is a cushion cut yellow sapphire stone. It's quite a heavy stone. What I'll do is I'll drop it so you can hear. Hopefully you can hear that. It's got some weight to it. Now, if you can imagine wandering through the bustling market and finding a gem that totally takes your breath away, like this beautiful yellow sapphire. Now, I found this amidst, like I mentioned, the vibrant stalls. I spotted this gem because it stood out as its cut and clarity, and it has a very nice glow to it, which I found captivating at the time and still do. So I couldn't help asking the vendor about its origin. I'll just let you have a close look at that. Now, I'm sure you agree that the sapphire isn't just beautiful. It was a piece of history from a renowned Bowie mine. I think I'm pronouncing that right from memory. Now, this mine is well known for producing some of the finest yellow sapphires in the world. Now, have you ever wondered how these magnificent gems are extracted from the earth? Well, I actually visited the Bowie mines where very skilled miners carefully extract sapphires. The process is very meticulous, as I'm sure you can imagine, and it requires great expertise to ensure that the gems are preserved in their natural beauty. I've told clients about this particular gemstone, and I have showed them, well, pictures of it, and they've always offered to buy this particular gemstone from me. But this is what I picked up on my travels, and it's very dear to me, so it's not for sale. But just going back to the craftsmanship, it's understanding the effort and the craftsmanship involved in mining these stones really does make you appreciate this particular gemstone I found even more so. But it's a lovely gemstone with a lovely colour. Now, did you know that yellow sapphires are a lot more than just very pretty stones? A yellow sapphire are revered for their symbolic meanings. They are often associated with wisdom and good fortune. Now, the stone itself, the vibrant yellow, actually comes from traces of iron within the crystal structure, making each stone very unique. Now, I can remember at the time of speaking to the vendor, I really did, and I still do, with all gemstones, you all often feel a sense of calm and positivity. So it's no wonder that yellow sapphires and other gemstones are cherished worldwide for their beauty and the positive energy they bring. But as you can see, it's beautifully well faceted, and it's a very weighty piece. I'm a gentleman, so I don't wear big gemstones like this, so this is the nearest I can get to enjoying gemstones. But you can imagine that gemstone in a ring setting, it would be stunning. Right, okay, so let's put the gemstone down, and what we are going to do now is we are going to place it in one of these little loose gemstone display cases, and this is the second one I've done, I'm going to do all of my loose gemstones. So if you're enjoying this type of video, please drop me a like. I'd really appreciate that. Now these are made out of metal, so we'll just, as you can hear that nice sound there with the screw top. Hopefully you are finding that relaxing. So we'll place that down there, and we'll place the gemstone, and I'm just going to give that a little bit of a buff. Just on my shirt. There we go, that's better. And we'll just put the lid on. Oh, wow. That looks stunning in the gold. There we go, look at that. So that holds the gemstone in place, it's not going anywhere. So you don't have to ever take it out. You can just look at it while it's in here and protected. Because this is a metal case, I chose metal for the robustness. So we need to just, I'm gonna place it in a bag. I've got some polythene bags here. And we can place it in here, like so. It looks a little bit lost in there, but just some extra protection for the gemstone. There we go. And there we have it. Now we need to print a label. I've got my little trusty Nimbot printer here, as you can see there. Now I'm going to do live technology here, so I'm going to print off a label. And we can stick it on there, place it on the actual bag, just to remind me where it was from. Right, so I just need to open an application here. Let me just grab the correct one. Right, what's it called? It's called the Nimbot. There we go. Found it. Right, so I just need to switch the machine on. Okay, that's paired instantly. So we need to write on the label. Right, okay, so double click to edit and we'll begin writing. So we have a 2 carat yellow sapphire. So 2 carat yellow sapphire. Right, that looks like it's too big for the... Can I make it smaller? Right. Oops. Right, so just put that there. Right, I'll just make the font smaller. Right. There, so 2 carat yellow sapphire. And where's... How can I type again? Oh. Struggles. Right, there we go, 2 carat yellow sapphire. And that was 2007. And that was in Brazil. And we'll just put that in there. And do we need anything else on there? What else do I have written on? That's basically all I need on there. Right, okay, so I should be able to make that bigger. On the actual, no, I'm making the label bigger. Right, I'm going to print this, see if it works. It's worked, but it's far too small. Right, let's try that again. So we'll just go back. Right, I know next time that we can make it much bigger than that, so we'll just delete all of that. So we'll make the font bigger. Right, so let me just quickly do that. Right. Okay, so I think I've done it this time. I'm just gonna print it. That's much better. I'm happy with that. Right, so I'll just turn that off. And look at the difference, that's much better, isn't it? Look how tiny my first attempt was. Anyway, let's place this on. Now, let's just place it down here, just underneath the stone there. And I'm sure you'll agree that looks a lot better than that dusty envelope which I've lost. But I leave that in shot for you to have a look at, and I'll get them all. I'll get that with the other one I've I've recently done, which was one of my favourites, the Alexandrite stone. So, if you have enjoyed this journey and discovery and relaxation, please check out some of my other videos which are equally calming gemstones. You'll learn about other gemstones that can bring tranquility into your life. And please, if you wouldn't mind subscribing for a lot more soothing experiences and fascinating stories behind some of the world's most treasured gems, which I have a very nice collection of, and I'm so excited about sharing them with you. So, as always, I have been your host, Alexander Stone, and I do have some other videos lined up. We going back to the original, revealing the gemstone item of jewelry, and we'll be gift wrapping that in the next couple of videos. I've got some nice pieces of jewelry coming in. I believe I've got a nice aquamarine, and I believe I've got I may have mentioned this in the previous video, I've got a diamond engagement ring to value. So stick around for those videos, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.